After delays that brought Canada's immunization plan to a crawl, the federal and provincial governments say more vaccines are on the way. A major snowstorm in the United States, though, has pushed back the delivery of the Pfizer vaccine. And take a look at this. Canada has fallen way behind other countries when it comes to the percentage of the population vaccinated. We are currently well behind places like Iceland, Sweden, and even Romania. Good evening. Mi Jung is off tonight, and we start with that frustration over the lack of the COVID-19 vaccine. With just 172,000 doses given out in British Columbia, we are well behind our neighbors in Washington state, who will likely see life return to normal many more months before we will. But as CTV's Shannon Patterson reports, health authorities here have no control over how much we get and when.
After BC's vaccine supply dried up in the first 2 weeks of February,
we're really pleased to say that this week deliveries of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine are resuming. Some has arrived already and more will be arriving in the coming days.
The goal, to vaccinate 10% of our population, or 500,000 British Columbians, by April 1st. Compare that to Washington state, which has already administered well over 1 million doses.
They will get it done faster than us. And it is depressing, right? And also anecdotally, for many of us who know people down south, when you know that people in their 60s and 50s are getting vaccinated in the US, and we haven't even vaccinated our 80-year-old people in British Columbia, you're asking, well, what's going on?
Do you share that frustration that Canada has not been able to secure as much vaccine as other countries, thereby delaying our recovery?
I don't know if you can read frustration in my face, but of course we do. You know, it is what it is. It doesn't make vaccine come any quicker to be upset or angry or mad about it. We're playing the hand we were dealt.
With no domestic vaccine production and locked-in agreements with manufacturers, Canada is woefully behind the US and the UK in the number of daily doses per 100 residents and percentage of people vaccinated.
It is certainly disappointing. It is natural as a first world country to benchmark ourselves with others, and certainly one south of the border.
Past decisions that were made about this have affected us now. There's no question about that. But as Dr. Henry has said, we have to deal with the situation in front of us, and simply complaining about it is not sufficient.
But the complaints will only grow louder.
When you hear life getting back to normal in other countries, and our life is still not back, that's when things are going to be really bad.
Vaccine procurement rests solely with the federal government. All British Columbia can do is be ready when it comes.
We'll do what we can with as much vaccine as we receive as soon as we get it.
Shannon Patterson, CTV News, Vancouver.